I am alive and it's good to be alive. You'll have to forgive my voice as I've literally just woken up. But I woke to some drama today. So apparently this data miner called Void Glitch is kind of in trouble with DE. Kind of in trouble, kind of not in trouble. I guess DE is trying to take legal action against Void Glitch, threatening to shut down their Reddit pages and all that other goody stuff because, let's be honest, TennoCon is just around the corner, and it sounds to me like they're really afraid that anything they're going to be showing is going to be spoiled, because it sounds like it's some stuff they've been working really hard on. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm hoping it's really cool. And here's the thing, I guess they're trying to take legal action against him when a lot of people are saying that DE has absolutely no right to do so. I am not a lawyer, I am not a game developer, so a lot of people are saying, you know, well, why don't they just include less information in the game files so that it can't be data mined? Why don't they just, you know, have more prevention methods? Again, I am not a game developer. I have no idea what it takes to make a video game. The only video games I've made are 2D Flash games, and those are pretty easy to make. So I really can't say, you know, I really can't tell DE what to do or say what I think they should do. All I know is the community seems to be really upset by this, a lot of people, and I guess part of it is because Void Glitch is saying that this particular incident, or recent incidents that he's being blamed for, were not actually his doing anyways. So yes, he is a data miner, but he's saying the incidents they're referring to aren't even things that he data mined. So that's another reason people are getting upset about it. And here's my standing. I don't necessarily think that I'm not gonna side with one side or the other, like, oh yeah, screw DE, Void Glitch all the way, or like, you know, yeah, Void Glitch sucks, DE's just bringing the hammer down and they should. Here's what I think. I think they're handling it in a way that displeases their community. So yeah, maybe there's something better that they could do, or a better way they could go about it. I don't know what that could be, because I guess this kid's like 17 years old, so I don't know, you could ask a 17-year-old all day, you know, please don't do that, but, you know, I mean, it's a 17-year-old kid behind a keyboard, he's gonna do whatever he wants to do, even if you ask nicely. But granted that he spends so much time on this game, he probably loves it, and probably loves the community, and probably would have been more than happy to keep his mouth shut, I guess, as to anything he finds. I'm not sure, I don't know how that could have played out, but you know, again, DE probably not handling it the best, obviously making people unhappy, but I can completely understand them taking action right now. Again, a lot of people are saying it's completely unwarranted, and it may very well be, but I do understand why DE is trying to take extra precautions here. Here's what I think. I don't think they should try to shut down all of his activity permanent, because again, a lot of people bring up the good point that he has a lot of helpful information that he spills, like for example, when Warframe doesn't tell you what types of damage or how much damage Valkyr's Hysteria does, or, you know, Titania's weapons, things like that. These members of the community are still super important and crucial, helpful members of the community, make no mistake. So maybe if they could work on some sort of pact with them, I don't know, to like cease their data mining activities. But then again, data mining in and of itself is semi-frowned upon within the official community of Warframe, like on the forums and everything. And I know that a lot of groups and chats that I'm in really crack down and say, hey, please do not share data mine content here. We do not encourage that. So it's kind of an interesting thing. I think, you know, I get it. Could you imagine working your heart out for something that you're going to display for a community with the hopes of blowing their mind? You know, you want them to not know what it's going to be because you want them to be surprised. And could you imagine it being leaked days before the event? So then you have this huge event where you're going to showcase something that you've just worked and bled for, not literally, but you know, you poured your heart and soul into in hopes that it's going to please your fans, and you're going to get like a oh yeah, cool, that is coming, that's neat. You know, as opposed to like, what? Holy crap, I never would have even thought, you know, they would do that. It would totally kill the vibe. It's kind of like at the Star Wars Battlefront 2 conference when they showcased Star Wars Battlefront, the gameplay, I guess most of the people there were reporters and not actual like fans, and you could tell they're showcasing all this cool crap, and everybody's just, you get like 3 people clapping every now and then, and nobody was you know, it totally killed the vibe when they were showing off the game, which is really unfortunate. So again, like, I really do get it. I think you know, maybe DE is handling this too harshly, and you know, a lot of people I'm talking to, these much larger YouTube profiles and Twitch profiles than I ever will be. I'm a pretty small fry right now, but they're saying, you know, there's no maybe about it. DE's just being dicks, and I'm like, okay, let them know that you feel that way, but don't, you know, frickin' lynch them. Like, Jesus, it wouldn't be the first thing they've ever done we didn't like, and ultimately, you know, this is a group of developers trying to communicate with us as a community. We need to make it abundantly clear then that we're not happy with how they're handling this, and go from there. We shouldn't like, no, D is beyond redemption, they're just a bunch of assholes. Like, give them a chance. Let's communicate with each other. I think when we're completely unwilling to communicate or reason with another argument or side is when we lose hope. So that's my standing on it, is that D is handling it in a manner that the community deems unfit and is not happy with. Okay, we need to acknowledge that. But B, you know, yeah, I can completely understand why DE is trying to lock some shit down before TennoCon. They do not want all of their goodies spoiled. They want it to be a really cool event for the fans that are paying money for tickets to go there and watch all of these spoilers and reviews firsthand. And so, again, like I said, people are saying it's a dick move. I get why they're doing it. You know, whether or not it's the right thing to do, I really have no say in. I don't care. I'm, you know, like I said, a small fry. My opinion doesn't really matter here, but I get it. I really do. I understand why Void Glitch does what he does. It's very helpful, but I also wish, yeah, like a couple of days before TennoCon, I don't want a bunch of, you know, shit that they're gonna show off spoiled. I feel like that would be really lame and, you know, just contradictory to the whole event in and of itself. You might as well just release all that cool shit you're gonna show at TennoCon online then and cancel the whole event. Maybe just email people or mail people their swag. I don't know. So, guys, please try to work with each other. And when you do debate this issue, try not to argue with each other or call each other idiots. Just talk about it. There doesn't have to be a right or wrong. You can have a difference of opinion. Like I said, someone was saying, you know, well, there is no maybe. DE's just wrong. Okay, maybe they are. I wouldn't know any better. I'm not a lawyer. I haven't looked it up. I'm not a game developer. I don't know how they make their game Warframe specifically, how them as a development team function. I don't know those things. I don't work in their office. But yeah, guys, I think it's just an unfortunate event all around. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know if you liked videos like this, where instead of just a review or strict entertainment, I talk about things going on within the Warframe community. I would really appreciate that. So again, sorry it's not as funny or as enthusiastic as my other videos, but it's obviously a pretty serious vibe. I see people getting really upset by it, so I would like to encourage all of you to kind of go forward with this with cool heads, be willing to discuss this with each other, just bring up good points. If you can't convince the other person, that's fine. Some people you can't convince, and you don't always have to convince. Like I said, just a difference of opinion. There's people like me that feel differently about this situation than me, and that doesn't make them wrong. I don't think they're wrong for having that opinion. I think things should have been handled differently than the way they think, and that's really all it is to it. That's why they have such things as, you know, debates and voting on stuff. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.